Before you leave the stadium.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to D.C. Bill Bates Stadium, the home of your Pineville Rebels. Welcome to the Rebels Sports Network edition of this contest tonight, where it's the Battle of the Villes. Pineville hosting Leesville, as Leesville has made the trek up Highway 28 to come over to the beautiful stadium here in the former Sandy Canyon. Nathan Martin sitting up in the press box along with Trace Fritch. And Trace, welcome to the broadcast.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Martin. I'm ready for a great night of football.
All right, Trace has got the headset on. For those of you who were with us last week, he was running the production. And this week, he's running the production and going to provide some color commentary. Trace is a senior here at Pineville High School who was a member of this Rebels, Fighting Rebels football team until a pretty dramatic injury kind of took him out for the season and perhaps for the career as a high school player. But, Trace, glad to have you up here in the press box with me.
Glad to be here, sir.
All right. He's making me feel old with all the sir stuff. That shows you what a great young guy he is. We're excited to have you here at this beautiful stadium. The sun is setting below the trees. We can finally look without squinting our eyes. And tonight's Friday Night Lights matchup against the Leesville Wampus Cats is brought to you by BK Distributors, the home of all of your promotional products, and Raising Cane's, who just joined us this week to present the Cane's Player of the Week. And we'll tell you who that was in the very first edition of the Cane's Player of the Week award. The Pineville Rebels enter tonight's contest 2-1 after starting out 2-0. Two great victories against New Iberia, where Pineville was victorious 44-34, and then the following week hosted the first home game against Avoyelles with a very impressive 69-14 victory. However, in the third game of the season, the Indians made the short trek from their home stadium, the reservation as they call it, making their way here to D.C. Bill Bates. And it was a close contest in the first quarter, all tied up after 4 possessions. 2 possessions apiece had resulted in 2 scores apiece. But after that, the Indians took off with 42 unanswered points for a final score of 56-14. Not the outcome that Coach Justin Charles wanted for his Rebels here tonight, and I'm sure some adjustments will have been made during the week. It was a great night for one of the Rebels, the number 6. I call him Quick 6, Kelmarian Phillips, because you look out when he gets his hands on the ball, he's probably going to score 6. And he had 2 big runs, a 62-yard touchdown run, followed by a 73-yard touchdown run.
Rebel spirit out there.
As PA announcer asked the question, who's got Rebel spirit out there? There's not a better PA address announcer in the land than Randy O'Neill. You might know him as Randy James, his many years on the radio, but Randy James O'Neill, Pineville City Councilman for District 1, for many years has been the voice of the Rebels and does a tremendous job. So, Trace, as you were down there years prior to today, to this year, wearing the helmet and the pads, how much does it boost you guys to hear that big old PA voice coming out over the field?
I look forward to every night. It was one of the best parts of the night.
Well, and no matter where you go, everybody's, PA guy is going to hype it up. But I don't know if anybody hypes it like Randy O'Neill.
No one does it just like him. I love hearing the Rebel spirit.
He'll get you fired up. He'll get the crowd in it, and it's important that the crowd be in it tonight. Here come your Rebels.
Here come your Rebels.
I beat him to the punch as the Rebels make their way wearing a different uniform this week. They've got, instead of the black uniform with the red numbers with the white piping, this week they come out with their burgundy. Makes it a lot easier for me to see those white numbers on that burgundy uniform, and they're wearing the new helmets that looks like, I don't know if they're new or not. They're new to me this year. The new shells as they have brought out, as they will kneel and pray. Wampus Cats make their way onto the field. Wampus Cats, a perennial strength in their district. I think they're a 4A school if I recall, but they punch above their weight. They come into the contest 1-2, but they're coming off an impressive victory against Manny, which is, the Manny Tigers, always a perennial strength, and they got a good bit of momentum after that impressive win last week. Manny is one of the toughest programs in the state. So the Wampus Cats are going to try to continue that energy, and they're bringing their challenge right here to our Rebels on our home turf. We've got to defend it, and we're going to find out if Coach Justin Charles and his Rebels, our Rebels, have made the adjustments that are necessary. It's the Battle of the Villes as it's being heralded, Leesville versus Pineville. Trace, I don't know if you've traveled to Leesville for the games there. They call it the Wampa Dome. And I don't think they did it last year, but for many years before, they used to have a bunch of Harley-Davidson motorcycles lined up as a tunnel for them, and they would crank them motors up and make all that thunderous noise. And it was a very impressive entrance. We're going to begin now with the way that every great event should begin, with a word of prayer and the national anthem, and I will go silent. Hopefully you'll get to hear the prayer being offered here as the flag is being presented. Coming across midfield by the JROTC of Pineville High School, presenting the flags, as well as the cannon that you'll hear, hopefully a bunch tonight. And so let's take this quick pause for a time of prayer and the playing of the national anthem.
Of Brandon McGrew. And now, if you will, Lord God, we ask this evening your blessing on the game about to be played. May those on the field enter this competition in the spirit of sportsmanship and with respect for the opposing team. With your help, Lord, we ask to know humility and victory and grace in defeat. We ask, Lord, that you bless each one of us here tonight, especially the players, coaches, officials, students, and parents, and let us all represent our schools and our communities with respect. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Nice prayer being offered by Randy O'Neill, the PA address announcer, as well as councilman for District 1 in the city of Pineville, and can't laud him enough for what he brings to this program. You probably will not be able to hear the playing of the national anthem, as they're out there separated by glass, and we do not have an ambience mic as we have in the past. As a reminder to you, you are tuned in to the Rebels Sports Network, a fledgling offering by the students here at Pineville High School, which are offering sports broadcasting for several of the major sports. Obviously, football is one that we've had live broadcast since 2016, but several other sports are being covered this year by the entire student-run, student-led Rebel Sports Network, including baseball, soccer, softball, volleyball, and I may have missed one or two, but there's a bunch of them. So you're going to want to go to social media and look for Rebel Sports Network by Pineville High School. They got a YouTube channel, which if you are watching us on YouTube, you can use that cast experience and put it up on your giant screen TV and enjoy the best of Rebels football right there on your giant screen. The national anthem has concluded with the chants of the home of the free and the land of the free and the home of the Rebels. And so we've got that great cannon shot that just went off. And Trace, I know you're not on the team, but you're still friends with a lot of the guys. What was their feeling? I'm sure it was a very disappointing game last week. What was their feeling coming out of that game?
Well, coming out of that game, there's definitely some feelings down, but I think it's driving them to a victory this week, as always.
So, you know, when you have that, by the way, let me real quick, we're looking at the captains. So 42-49, I'm going to try to make those notes. 42, Aiden Cannon. 48 is Aaron Coggins. 49 is Parker Rachel. And then we have number 36 down there. Tayshawn Watson, that's right. So those are your captains for tonight's contest. And as I glance at them, if I recall, all of these are seniors. They are. All four are seniors. Young men that you played with. How long were you on the team?
I was on the team all 3 years except this year.
Yeah. Did you play in junior high as well?
Yes, sir. I played junior high.
So you knew a lot of these guys for a long, long time.
Yes, sir.
So, you know, you come off of a big loss and really a disheartening loss to allow 42 unanswered points after tying them, 14 all. How do you think a team can shake that kind of, malaise off? How do they shake that off?
Well, speaking from experience, I had a hard time shaking it off, but I started looking towards how I don't want to be in that position. I don't want to be in that position being down those 42 unanswered points. I want to be the one that's up by 42 unanswered points. And that's what I hope my boys out here tonight are going to do.
So they've worked really hard this week, the new schemes. I mean, we saw last week that Tioga's really keying in on Aiden Tate, who had set that 400 plus yard school record against Tioga at Tioga last week. So I think they were probably a little embarrassed by that, and they wanted to make sure that didn't happen. By the way, looks like Leesville is going to receive to begin the contest. That's kind of a new thing, as in my years gone by, if you won the toss, you almost always deferred to the second half. But I'm seeing a lot of teams winning the toss and wanting to accept the ball. Where do you think that comes from?
I think they want to make a statement early. That's the only thing I can draw up
Yeah.
to. Personally, I'm going to defer.
Try to get first blood, right?
Yes, sir.
All
I
right.
like to set the tone on defense.
Say that again?
I like to set the tone on defense.
Yeah, that's really good. Justin Charles, of course, a defensive coordinator at LCU, went over to Menard for a couple of years and then was the defensive coordinator here at Pineville High School before getting the nod to become the head coach. Our great offensive weapon or special teams weapon, Jocko Lee out there, number 24, who we've seen bang them down from well over 40 yards and often gets the kickoffs into the end zone. I like that because if you can get the ball into the end zone, you eliminate the threat of a big return. So we'll see Jocko Lee kick the ball off from the 40-yard line. Rebels kind of all stay huddled together before they'll split out into their offensive or their coverage, special teams coverage. And here they go. Jocko going to take a few steps back. He doesn't do the measured steps. You can see him still warming up a little bit. He's got a little soccer blood in him, I think.
Yes, sir. He's our goalie.
Check that out. All right. 9 yards deep and a couple of yards over to the left of the ball. He's ready to go, and we're ready to get this ball game kicked off. Ball is in the air, and it's going to carry into halfway through the end zone, and that is a threat that you just can't replace. It means the ball will be at the 20-yard line because of the touchback, and the Wampus Cats will take over 1st and 10 with 12 minutes to go, no time off the clock because of the kickoff. So who do you see as the defensive leaders of this team, Trace?
I tend to look towards the D-line. Brady Baden, Carter Rochelle, two big threats on the defensive line.
You're going to hear their name a lot tonight, that's for sure. As the Wampus Cats bring 4 men to the right. Here's a little diamond configuration that you don't see a whole lot. 5 down linemen, nobody in the backfield with the quarterback, calling for it from the shotgun. Quick out. He's going to do a little screen on the right-hand side across the 20 to the 25. He's across to the 40. Looks like he's going to go all the way. Is anybody going to catch up to number 3? It doesn't look like. It's going to be a first play score for Michael Davis, wide receiver, 5'11", senior, who scores an 80-yard touchdown run. Not the way you wanted to get kicked off tonight, but that's how Leesville scores an 80-yard touchdown run to number 3. And that only took 12 seconds to run 80 yards. So 11:48, they did their blocking just right. We had not seen that type of a play before. We have a diamond down the right, really a wide receiver screen, and the blocks worked for Leesville, who go up quickly 6-0 with the PAT coming. And it's blocked. Can't advance it, but at least it will be a no good, no conversion. So we'll call it 6-0, and we'll take every piece of good news we can. Block the extra point, at least prevents them from getting 7. We're early in the contest, so let's go ahead and take our first time out. Let one of our sponsors let you know who they are, and we'll be right back with more right here on the Rebel Sports Network. Welcome back to DC Bill Bates Stadium. Trace and I talking during the break about that interesting first call by Leesville. They put 4 wide receivers on one side. A wide receiver screen worked out for him. He scored after 12 seconds running 80 yards. Not the fastest 80 yards, but they take it because it gives them 6 points. Kelmarian Phillips back around the 10-yard line to receive for the Rebels. Need a big return from Quick Six. Kelmarian Phillips, who had 2 touchdowns last week, 2 big touchdowns last week against Tioga. Here's the kick. It's going to be right to Kelmarian. Nope, going to be taken by the up man. Number 2 has it. He's going to be hit at the 25. He's going to get up to the 30. And so T.J. Edwards kind of backed into Kelmarian, but he felt like it was in his territory. He took it. Didn't get Kelmarian an opportunity to set a block, but he did get up to the 30-yard line. So about a 15, 17-yard return. Rebels will take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Carter Smith, your quarterback of the Rebels.
Quarterback for the Rebels tonight, number 10, Carter Smith, only a junior. You might recall that big concussion last year that knocked him out for the season, but he's played some good ball this year. We want to see him slang it from the shotgun. One man in the backfield with him. High snap, he turns, hands it off. Can't quite get back to the line of scrimmage. And going to be a short loss, about a 1-yard loss for Aiden Tate, who just couldn't get his, well, they're going to say he got back to the line of scrimmage, thankfully. But Aiden unable to get sure footing as the Wampus Cats got penetration on that O-line. That's one of the things that the Indians did last week as well. They were getting penetration. Everybody's keying on Aiden. They know he's big legs. They're going to bring Kelmarian in the slot on the left-hand side. Next to him, you've got Xavier Cochran, split out left. Going to toss it over to Aiden. Aiden cuts inside at the 30 to the 35. Called it an ankle at the 37. Good 7-yard run for Aiden Tate. And if it hadn't been for that angle grab, he would have had a whole lot more. Nice job of reading his blocks, cutting back to the inside. So 3rd and 3 coming up, Trace. And you going to give it to Aiden again, or do you go to the air?
I don't know, sir.
Well, we'll speculate. We don't put money on it.
I think we'll probably run the bubble.
Oh, they got him to jump. Great call there by Carter Smith, and he gets the free 5 yards and the free 1st down. Wait a minute. He's looking the wrong way. Okay. A referee was pointing.
Scared me there for a second.
I thought they were going to say false start the way he was looking. But all sides against the Wampus Cats results in a free 1st down for the Rebels, and we'll take it. Great job, Carter, making them jump on that fake count there, showing some maturity and leadership. 1st and 10 from the 42 coming up. They'll stay with a single man in the backfield, up man blocking, 2 receivers bottom of the screen, 1 up at the top. 50, and he's going to bring it down close to the 47-yard line. And that's the man playing the outside, Xavier Cochran. And a very nice 10-yard pickup for him. Maybe 11 yards, should be a 1st down. It is. That's another Rebel 1st down under a waning moon. And they're going to put it down at the 47-yard line. So a nice 11-yard pickup to Cochran, who was on the outside.
Yes, sir. Definitely one of our faster wide receivers we have on the team.
Kelmarian in the slot, back again, looking downfield. Oh, flushed out of the pocket. Carter stays on his feet, looking for somebody to throw it to, and throws it away. He was trying to get it, looks like, over to Garrett Jackson. I'm surprised there wasn't a flag because Jackson looked like his feet got tangled up with somebody. I mean, Garrett's feet got tangled up, but it'll be an incomplete 2nd and 10 coming up. And heads-up play by Carter Smith to break away from that penetrating linebacker and make something out of nothing, or at least not get sacked for a big loss. 9:43 clock did stop on the incomplete. Rebels trail 6-0 after the quick 80-yard touchdown strike by the Wampus Cats. Nice to see Carter with those legs. High snap. He picks it up. Hands off to Aiden Tate. He's across the 45 down to the 40. He stiff arms to the 35. He's going to dive to the 30. Big run for Aiden Tate. A lot of those, that was Aiden shaking off himself. Great job on a misdirection and a 1st down for the Rebels. I'm looking, no flags, right? Oh, they're walking backwards. Why are they walking backwards? Do you see a flag? Referee's coming out. He's going to say holding. I don't see the flag, but they're going to call an offensive hold against the Rebels. I don't see a flag.
No, sir, I don't think one was thrown. It must have been picked up very quickly.
Wow.
They were conversating.
And they're going to call it They're going to say the hold happened across the line of scrimmage. Wow. So it's going to end up being, the hold is from way, so the hold was way down, 10 yards from the spot. The hold makes it 2nd and 8. He's the man at the 40 to the 45 to the 35 down to the 32, and a nice job of finding the crossing Kilmarian Smith. He'll get down to the 32, and that'll be another Rebels first down. You'll hear PA announcer Randy O'Neill call up the Giles Hyundai first down. Giles being a big supporter here of the program. And we have 2 different programs you can support, which is the Rebels PA and their media program out there on the big Jumbotron, or the Rebels Sports Network, which we hope you'll support as well, which is the live broadcast. In motion, Kilmarian going to hand off to Aiden. Straight ahead, he's going to cross the 30 to the 28-yard line, about a 3.5-yard pickup. They had Kilmarian sprinting across, faking the jet sweep, and then handed it to Aiden for a straight-ahead run. Got to the 29-yard line. You got some great weapons there.
Yes, sir.
We
got fast and we got physical.
Very nice. Still just Aiden Tate alone in the backfield. 3 receivers to the left. High snap. He's found a man cutting across the middle, 13 with the ball. Garrett Jackson. Jarrett's going to turn it up, and that should be another first down. Boy, look at the spot, but Garrett Jackson picks up 7 on the crossing route. He came, and they're going to say it is a first down. So once again, you'll hear Giles Hyundai getting called. I got to say, I really like that digital first down marker over there, or down marker.
Easier.
Yeah, so easy to find and see now. Also love these new LED lights we've got in here after last year.
Yes, sir. Looks like daytime.
Coming up on 8 minutes to go in the first period. Rebels have done a great job. Got 4 in motion. Everybody will have to set for at least a full minute. Now look over the far right side. Aiden Tate in the back in the slot. He goes in motion behind Carter. Carter's going to give it to him, and we have a whistle. I think there's going to be a procedure call. Yeah, they're going to say a false start. Illegal procedure, 5-yard penalty against the Rebels. We had so much going on with that play. Had 4 men in motion, and I don't know that Aiden got set long enough before he came back into motion again.
But I don't know if you noticed, but one of the coaches on the Leesville sideline jumping up and down trying to signal to his defense.
Yeah.
Pretty worried about what play we're going.
I like it when I see that. I like them worried.
I love it.
All right, 1st and 15 coming up. Going into the slot on the far side, Garrett Jackson actually spread out wide. They'll put Aiden back in the backfield again. Carter calls for the ball. Now he's the same type play. Coming out of the backfield, cutting up into the 25. He broke a tackle. He's still on his feet. Inside the 20 to the 15, the 10, down to the 5. Touchdown, Rebels!
Aiden Tate to the house.
Breaking multiple tackles. Aiden Tate, always been physical. Played with him since Red River.
That's a 22-yard touchdown run. And look, my goosebumps have goosebumps after that run. Woo!
I thought he was going down, shoved the dude off him.
Well, he had some stiff arms. He had some tightrope walking, no flags anywhere. Aiden Tate showing how he set that 400-plus yard school record last year, and that was he just refused to go down.
How long of a rush was that?
22-yard, I believe. PAT coming for Jocko. We'll have a timeout after this attempt. It's good. So the score 6-7. 7 points for the Rebels, up by 1 after each team has scored 1 apiece. So the Rebels answer the Leesville big play, and we're excited to see the Rebels with the lead. With 7:14 to go in the first quarter, Rebels have the lead. They'll be kicking off when we come back after this timeout on the Rebels Sports Network. Welcome back. Jocko Lee set to kick it off from the 40-yard line after the impressive 22-yard touchdown run. And this one's going to be a little bit shorter than the previous. It's going to come down to 7. Leesville with a run back at the 20 to the 25. He's going to be brought down around the 28. There's a flag on the far side. That could be a hold, which will step him back a little bit. Jocko did not get the length on that one, but nevertheless, great defensive play as it was about an 18-yard return. And I think they're going to walk it back a few for that hold. 1st and 10 for the Wampus Cats in a moment. Probably around, well, it will be from the spot of the foul, which they say is at the 25, at the 24. So that should mark them back to the 14.
Good tackle made by Reed Conway there.
Oh, nice call. All right, good eyes, Trace. Mine are old. I can't see as well as you can. I'm glad you saw that. We'll give credit to whom credit is due. Rebels will take Rebels on defense as the Wampus Cats take over 1st and 10 from their 14. All right, so 2 in the backfield with 2 blocking backs up front. Nobody spread out. It's going to be a run straight ahead. The Rebels will crush this stop. No gain on that one.
Host of Rebels there. Jaron Pearson charge, number 5.
Boy, Jaron just plugged that hole. They thought they were going to push him back, but that junior linebacker said, "You're not getting around me," and he wrapped him up. Did give up 1 yard, but, man, what a great stop by the Rebels. 2nd and 9.
Jaron always one of the heaviest lifters in the weight room.
Is that right? Wow.
Yes, since his freshman year.
All right, Wampus Cats come in with a late substitution, bringing a man way out near side to us. Rebels adjust to this new layout. 1 man to the top, handoff. No, it's going to be a pass. Oh, almost intercepted. Almost intercepted.
Parker Rochelle with a great defensive play.
Parker, man, he had his hands up. He wanted that pick 6.
He almost had a pick 6.
Come on, Parker. Way to go, man. That is some beautiful play right there.
3rd down for Leesville.
Bring the length on the edge of the D-line, always getting back in the backfield.
Now, we're saying Parker, but my sheets here says Lucas Hardy for 41.
That was number 49.
Oh, it's 49. Okay, flag. I saw a flag on the field. It's not going to be. What's the flag?
I believe it's on Leesville.
It is on Leesville, but I'm looking for the referee to tell us, and he's not giving an indication. Well, we have an illegal procedure. I have no idea. Was it a false start? Had to have been a false start.
I did not see anything.
I didn't see it either. That gave Pineville a chance to do a substitution. Gives them 3rd and 14. All right, back to pass. Looking downfield. He's got a man open around the 20. They're going to wrap him up at the 24, short of the 1st down. So it'll definitely be a punting situation on 4th and 1. That's the kind of defense when you hear bend but don't break. Keep them in front of you. They did pick up 13, 14, but they needed 15. So Hakeem Mix brings them down just short, and we have a hydration timeout at mark. We'll take that one as well. LHSAA requires a hydration timeout. I'll get something to sip on. You can too. We'll be back right after this on the Rebel Sports Network. Marion. Quick 6 gets a nice return, and the Rebels will have it 1st and 10 at the 45. It's homecoming 2025. So if your class ended in, we have a flag back here at the 10. Let's see. That flag position a lot of times is a rough in the punter. I hope they're going to come over and talk to Coach Charles. So when they come to talk over here, then, okay, holding against, they're going to say, do you want to do it again? That's why they came over to consult with Pineville. Pineville obviously will decline with a good field position. Pineville takes over at the 48-yard line, they say.
First and 10 Rebels. Who's got Rebel spirit out there?
Randy James asking the perennial question, who's got Rebel spirit? Crowd responds well. 1st and 10 from the 48 after the 10-yard return, 12-yard return. And Rebels establishing the drive, 65-yard drive for a touchdown. Now back on offense. It's a pass quick. A toss over to Aiden. He's cutting back inside. He's picking it up, down to the 35-yard line. About an 8-yard pickup there. Nice spin there at the end. Always falling forward. And he'll pick up 8 yards on that one. The quick toss. All the line was shifting to the left. Kept the blockers in front of him. You like 2nd and 2 because you can take a shot if you'd like to. Oh, Pineville jumped. Oh, no. We won't call his number, but I know somebody's beating himself up on this end of the line. Instead of 2nd and 2, it'll be 2nd and 7.
One thing I've noticed about Aiden Tate, he's always been physical, but this offseason he's gotten a lot faster.
Oh, wow.
When he's in the open field.
Great to hear that because sometimes strength slows you down. So he's kept that dexterity, that elasticity.
He is a huge weapon for our offense.
All right, Carter calls for the ball, slaps his hand, see if he can get the Wampus Cats to jump. They do not. Looks back at Aiden. We'll call a timeout because the play clock was getting down to 0. Wisely, Coach Charles calls the timeout. We'll take it as well. Stick around. The score 7-6. Pineville's got the lead and the ball. Back with more after this on the Rebel Sports Network. The lead and the momentum. 2nd and 7 coming up after that timeout. High snap, hands off to Aiden Tate. He's going to be on the left-hand side to the 35, to the 30, to the 20, to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Rebels!
Aiden Tate to the Hassanetta Rebels. Touchdown.
There's a flag at the 34-yard line. Oh, man, that might be a hold. Bring it back. Goodness gracious. Rebels are lined up for the PAT, but let's see what we say. Referee says hold against the Rebels. So a 39-yard touchdown scamper negated on the hold, and a little gut punch right there.
Another beautiful run by Aiden.
Man,
you can always count on one of those.
Just showing what he's got. Would have loved to see that one go in the books to go along with his 22-yard touchdown run capped off the first drive. Nevertheless, this has been a very good drive for the Rebels.
Something tells me he has some more coming.
Oh, I believe it. There's more in that tank. Clock stopped at 4:11 in the first quarter. Ball comes back to the 45-yard line, so that tells you the hold was really at the line of scrimmage. So 2nd and 12 instead of 2nd and 7. You had a 2nd and 2 at one time, so we've had a couple penalties back us up. 2nd and 12 coming up. I see Aiden Tatum going to slide on the right side. Kel Marion. Oh, ball's on the ground. Ball is on the ground, and Leesville says they have it.
It looks to be recovered by Leesville.
We will see at the scrum, but the handoff to Kel Marion. Kel got it back. Good for him. It'll be 3rd and 12. A little shuffle pass there to Kel as he was crossing, and he just never got his hands on it. It bounced forward, and then he dove into the scrum, beating 4 Leesville players fighting for it. Do they ever punch you in the bottom of that pile? Do they ever pinch and twist?
Oh, you bet. There's all types of things going on in those piles.
If the referee can't see it, they're going to do whatever they can. 3rd and 12 coming up. Big play for the Rebels. And here goes, going back, Carter to pass. He's looking downfield. He's got a man at the 28, and it's through the fingers of Kel. An uncharacteristic slip. Kel unable to bring that one down at the 28. Would have been a first down. Not saying he heard the footsteps of the defender, but he actually had to do almost a 360 to come up with the ball and was unable to bring it down. The ball landed on the ground at his feet. So that will bring up a punting situation. Rebels got the ball to the 45. Did get one first down, but unable to capitalize on this drive. So they'll see if they can pin them back. Nice high punt. Plenty of time to cover. Fair catch at the 9. Having to fall on it was the Leesville receiver. So Jocko pins them inside the 10. Again, that weapon on special teams, absolutely indispensable. For a moment there, it looked like Julius Brown, who was the receiver, had lost the ball, but he fell on it. So Wampus Cats will take over 1st and 10 from their 9 with 3:08 to go here in the first quarter. The Battle of the Villes right here in Sandy Canyon. Man in motion. He's going to hand off straight ahead, busting through the line and being brought down by a host of Rebels. That sure looked like Lucas Hardy got in on that one.
Lucas Hardy.
After about a 4-yard gain, Lucas was there, Jiron Pearson was there. So the good pursuit by the Rebels, but he did pick up 4 yards. 2 receivers at the bottom, 1 at the top, 1 man in the backfield with the quarterback. Calling for the ball. Late snap, looking downfield to pass it. He's got it wide open. Will he get it? He'll bring it down at the 50. Bringing the ball down at the 50 and then tackled around the 45 is where they'll put the ball. Big strike by the Wampus Cats.
I have to be honest, that was a beautiful pass.
It really was. Michael Davis was the recipient of that one. He's the man who had the 80-yard touchdown run, if you remember. Davis, the big threat. 1st and 10 from the 45. Clock continues to run at 2:25. Handoff right to the right. Rebels are going to collapse on this one. He'll end up getting a yard or two. There's a flag down on the far side. That could be another hold. Is he picking up his flag? He picks up. He's waving off the flag. I think he's giving a little gift. No, I'm not going to say that. I don't criticize the referees. They have a tough job. 2nd and 9 coming up after the run 1-yard gain. Back to pass, looking again downfield. He's going to be releasing the ball with a hit. Went over the hands of the intended receiver, number 15. Logan Seavey could not get there, but a great job by the defense getting the pressure on the quarterback. He let it go, let it sail because that's all he could do being hit the way he was. 3rd and 9 coming up. This would be a momentum shifter if you can stop them right here on 3rd and long.
Yes, sir. We're looking to our D-line to get some more pressure back there the rest of the game. It's a huge part of our defense.
Trell Broom, the quarterback, and we have a timeout on the field. Not sure what the reasoning is. Referee near side judge. Walking, I don't think it's about placement. So he wants to give him an extra yard. How do you get that extra yard when the last one was from the 49? They didn't, and they had an incomplete pass. Well,
that one confuses me.
Yep. And he's standing at the 47.5. Broom back to pass, and he's well overthrown. Oh, they're going to call. Oh, my goodness. I hate to see that one because they really just got tangled up with each other. They're calling Hakeem mix. That will be the first down. Wasn't that mix over there on the defense?
Yes, sir, that was. From what I saw, the wide receiver pushed his way into mix to try to draw the flag.
Tall one? Yeah. Evan O'Brien.
Thank you.
One of my friends.
All right.
As a former wide receiver, I can say I've done that my fair share of times.
Run into the defender and try to draw it.
When the pass is out of reach.
Well, that ball is 10 yards over his head, looked
Yes,
like.
sir. Usually they don't tend not to call it if it's unplayable.
Well, he ran into him, no doubt about it, but he got the favorable call. Handoff in the backfield. Rebels are going to block him up at the line. Continue to try to drive forward, but he'll be brought down with a 1-yard gain by this defensive line. You called it earlier in the game, Trace. You said this D-line was going to have to stand up play. Second and 9 coming. It's coming to 1 minute to go in this first quarter. From the shotgun back to pass. He's got a man in the end zone. It's over his head. Hey, you better not throw a flag on that one. He did beat his defender, but the pass was overthrown.
That's going to bring up 3rd and 9 for the Wampus Cats.
And we're going to see a substitution. Evan Schneider will come in to relieve the defender on that pass just to give him a breather because he's blowing hard after having to cover that big one downfield. 3rd and 9 coming up. Got a receiver way outside at the bottom of the screen. Handoff straight ahead. They don't have to call for the snap, but they do. Back to pass. He's looking into the corner of the end zone, and they're going to be a fight out of bounds. That ball is out of bounds.
Great defense
they
there.
did bump into each other, but the ball clearly thrown out. It wouldn't have mattered if he had tackled him. So that's how you end that first quarter with an incomplete. Hakeem Mix redeeming himself from a previous penalty.
Turnover
And
on
it
downs.
will be a turnover on downs at the end of the first period.
Ball turnover on downs as we come.
All right, that's the end of the first. Your end of the first quarter score 7-6. Rebels up by 1 and with the ball. Back with more right after this on the Rebels Sports Network. Welcome back as we see the first play of the second period take off Aiden Tate with a run down the right-hand side. He got up around the 27, but there's a conversation with the referee. They're going to say dead ball, personal foul. What? I guess personal foul against the Rebels, dead ball after the play.
And they're calling a dead ball personal foul against the Rebels.
So a 5-yard pickup. We're looking at the referees trying to get some clarity on who the call would have been against. They're going to -10 Minus 15. Okay. So it'll be 1st and 20. It'll be replay the down, but 1st and 20 from the 13-yard line. Here we go. Clock is running. Clock stopped on the flag. Quick out. Cutting inside, trying to get around the interior blocker. Couldn't get a whole lot. Picked up a couple. Got about 2. Ball was down to Xavier Cochran. And so it'll be 3rd and 17 coming up.
3rd down.
So that penalty hurt you as you had the opportunity. You would have been looking at 2nd and 5. Instead, it was
definitely.
That was a dead ball, so they actually lost the down. It wasn't 1st and 20, it was 2nd and 20. That's 3rd and 17. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Trace.
I was just confused on the whole situation there. Personally.
All right, fake handoff to Aiden, looking downfield. Got a man. Where's the flag right there? Where's the flag right there?
Really?
My goodness, Xavier Cochran had a chance on the ball, and number 2 all over him like a drape. Jalen Tucker not called for the flag. The referee kept his hands away from the flag. And now we have roughing the quarterback. So that's going to be a 1st down for the Rebels. I guess we were so busy looking for a flag down here around the 50, we didn't see the flag in the backfield. So Rebels at least redeemed by one of the referees, the head ref. So they'll get a 1st down by penalty. What's funny is it was 3rd and 17. So how can that be a 1st down? You have a 15-yard.
Confused here, to be honest.
Unless they're.
And Rebels are 1st and 10.
I'm not going to say nothing because we got a 1st down. Say nothing. Say nothing. All right, 1st and 10. Back to pass. A slow. Man, he sidestepped the referee. I mean, the linebacker. Got it up to Garrett Jackson for a short gain, about 3. Carter Smith sidestepped the linebacker who was charging on outside blitz, had a free line, but Jackson showing those nifty feet. It'll be 2nd and 8 coming up. They give him 2 yards on the reception.
Yes, sir. Carter Smith, agile in the pocket. After last year, I'm sure he would like to be a little bit more after last year.
Do you think they'll let him loose and let him run some stuff? Or is he looks like so far a pretty good scrambler. 2nd and 8. Carter's back. He's going to pass it over left-hand side to Tate out of the backfield. Hits one man. Steps around behind a block. Behind his own. Hit by his own man. Still falling forward. Picks up about 7. Give him 6 on the reception. Almost tackled by his own man, but it'll be 3rd and 2 coming up.
Just a little friendly hug.
Yeah. Let me hold you up.
And Tate and Bam Bam. Good friendship there.
3rd and 2 coming up. Here they come. He jumps across the line. There's the flag. And the man on the left-hand side of the linebacker jumps across and did not get back. You went across the line. Big time. 5-yard penalty will get the Rebels another 1st down, courtesy of Giles Hyundai.
He tried to sneak back across.
Say that again?
He looked like he was trying to sneak back across, but he knew what he did.
Yeah, you drop your head like that. So 1st and 10 from the 46, 9:39 to go. They kept the clock running. Rebels with a 1-point lead. Near side pass is going to be complete to Davian Young. Oh, he's shredding some tacklers and gets to the 32-yard line. I mean, he just shredded like he had bacon grease on his back. And that's a very nice 23-yard reception for the 1st down.
Young, definitely one of the, how to put this, he's happy to be here. He loves everything about football. He has the most spirit on the team by far.
Is that right here?
He's always in a great mood.
Man, I'm so glad you're up here to provide all that wonderful commentary and let us have the insights into the players. 1st and 10, 5 to go. High snap. He's going to hand off once again to Tate. He steps inside, now outside. He'll get about 6 yards, give him 5 on the pickup. And they did go low for the tackle. That's the only way they brought him down. He's stepping over and small hurdles. It'll be 2nd and 5 coming up. Clock still running at 8:42. Love seeing them get the ball to Aiden. We don't have stats, so I can't give you live stats. But I'll tell you, he's got a bunch of yards. 2nd and 5, 8.5 to go in the second period in the first half. Here's the snap. Looking downfield, he's got a man open. 2-7. There it is. There's a pass complete to Xavier Cochran for a first down. 10-yard pickup. It'll be a first down inside the 20 to the 18. Hakeem Mix is going to check in now for Altavius McCorrin. I like seeing Hakeem. He's playing both ways, defense and offense. How many guys are playing both ways?
We got a couple of them this year. Hakeem used to be only on offense, but
right.
He's made the change this year. He's doing great on both sides of the ball.
Well, he's kind of that lightning to Aiden Tate's thunder, a little shorter. Going to toss it back to Hakeem. Inside, he's got a block to the 15. Nice run. They split the block and give him 4 on the run. He's, like I say, he's shorter, and he'll hide behind that lineman and pick up some yards. 2nd and 6 coming up.
Yes, sir. Hakeem's a very fast player. He went to the Junior Olympics in junior high for running track. I don't know what events, but he worked his butt off to get there.
I had a chance to meet him last summer and really impressed with his character. 2nd and 6.
Guy.
Hakeem is going to get called for a jump, and I think he went fast. Yeah, so false start on. I hate to call it on him, but he got the jump. I think what happened was he knew what the signal was supposed to be and waited for the ball to be snapped. And didn't wait for the ball to be snapped. Jumped on the call and just got a little bit of a head start. He was actually setting up for a block. 2nd and 11 coming up, though. Clock will continue to roll according to the referee, and it does. 7:07. Plenty of time to get the play called in.
Hakeem is fast on the field, and if he does mess up, he messes up 100%, which is something I love. If you're going to mess up, you're going to do it with all your might.
No other speed, right? I love it. All right, clock still rolling. Under 7 minutes to go in the second period. Rebels with the 1-point lead and the ball. High snap. Tate, as quarterback, is going to take it. He's going to beat it to the 10, to the 5. Touchdown, Tate!
Aiden Tate to the house. That's a Rebel.
20-yard 20-yard touchdown run.
Wildcat. Love to see it. Aiden Tate always someone you can fall back on to get you a good score.
So Tate gets his 2nd touchdown of the half as the Rebels begin running the flag around. Rebels. Love that. I'm going to hold the ball. Caleb Coleman for the PAT. Jocko back, taking the steps to the left. Chance to go up by 8 if he makes this point after. And it's up, and it is good. 14-6 is your score. 6:36 to go in the first half. Rebels answer and lead. Answer twice, so 14 unanswered points by the Rebels. They'll be kicking off when we come back after this quick timeout on the Rebels Sports Network. Welcome back as Jocko Lee lines up to kick from the 40-yard line. Rebels up 14-6 on 2 touchdown runs by none other than the beast, Aiden Tate. He had that 22-yard run in the first period and a 20-yard run here in the second period. Jocko going to try to pin them back deep. 2 receivers inside the 5. Here goes the kick. It's a high one, and it's going to be taken. It looks like he stepped on the line, but the referee says he didn't go into the end zone. He's out to the 20, to the 25, to the 30, brought down at the 35-yard line. So a very nice return for the Wampus Cats as they will establish possession at the 35. The big Jumbotron says the highest ranked academic high school in the parish. And I got to tell you how proud I am to be a Pineville alum. It's not my homecoming year. I've already had my 40th, believe it or not. Way to go, Rebels. 1st and 10 for the Wampus Cats. Handoff, straight ahead run. Going to dive across the right-hand side. He'll pick up about 3. They're going to give him 4. And that was a big scrum of Rebels on the stop. Randy O'Neill says Parker Coleman comes up with the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up. We'll have a water hydration coming up if they don't snap it before the 6-minute mark. Referees are looking at the clock. They call for it. They do get it off. It's going to be a handoff again. A quarterback keeper, and he'll pick up about 3. Nice misdirection as a lot of the line went to the defensive left. Quarterback went to the offensive left. So
Jalen Tatum down there made that initial contact.
Very
Love to see
nice.
it.
3rd and 2 coming up. And we'll take the break as well for our hydration. Thanks for being a part of the Rebel Sports Network. To the 45, they push him back a bit, but forward momentum will carry him for a 2-yard gain to the 44-yard line. 2nd and 8. It's like 2nd and 8.5, but not quite 9, a little more than 8. Clock continues to roll, coming up on 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. By the way, at halftime, a little bit of an extended halftime, as the homecoming queen will be announced. Who will it be? Who's your money on? I'm not going to ask Trace. I know he's got money on somebody, but I'm not going to put you on the line like that. Back to pass. It's going to be a completion and a 1st down. As stretching backwards, the Wampus Cat receiver did come backwards across his body, did receive the ball, and falls forward for a 1st down. And Wampus Cats can send out their little stretch of plays here.
The receiver showing some athleticism there.
Definitely a nice stretch.
I gotta say it.
Yeah, you got to give credit where due. 1st and 10. 1 man out to the right in the backfield with the quarterback. Just another front block. They're going to be a quick handoff to the right. He's going to go around the right-hand side. He's got a block. Got grabbed by the jersey, brought down after about 5 or 6. And this is the kind of color combination that I have a hard time seeing numbers, those yellow numbers on a white uniform.
You're not the only one.
Okay, I'm glad it's not just my 60-year-old eyes. Your 18-year-old eyes make me feel
17.
Sorry,
I'm young still.
Well, at least your 17-year-old eyes struggle with these color combinations as mine. 2nd and 4 coming up. Wampus Cats putting on a little bit of a drive here. Back to pass. Got a man downfield. It's going to be a touchdown for the Wampus Cats.
Good effort there by
absolutely.
TJ to try to punch the ball out. He's not going to give up until he hears that whistle.
So 26-yard touchdown pass. I don't know who that receiver was.
No, sir, I did not get a number.
So with 3:49 to go, will they go for 2 to try to tie it up, or will they kick the PAT and stay 1 down? If you recall, they missed their PAT the first time, so I've got a feeling they may go for 2. They're lined up for it.
Great play by the field goal block team last time around.
That's right.
To get hands on the ball.
Going for two, trying to tie it up. Man in motion.
I'm getting.
Here's the snap. Back to pass. He's got a man in the end zone. And he got it. So we're tied.
Good catch there by the wide receiver. Good defense, too. That was a hard catch to make.
3:49. We're tied at 14-all.
So with 3:49 to go in the first half, the Wampuscats come back with a very impressive drive of their own, capped off by a 26-yard touchdown pass. And that ties the ball game. But never fear, the Rebels will have the ball when we come back after this quick timeout on the Rebels Sports Network. All right, we're back. It's kickoff. Back at the 10-yard line. Kilmarian's going to get it at the 9. Oh, it's going to hit the ground in front of him. He's got to pick it up. He does at the 10. He's got a chance across the 15, looking for some blockers. He's going to be hit hard and get to the 20 as some scrumbles going over here. A couple of guys tying into each other near side. But Kilmarian gets it back to the 20 as he let the ball hit the ground in front of him, and it just died. That's almost a heartbreak when that ball does that.
Seems to be a little miscommunication there between who's going to catch that ball. It can be hard, I understand it, to call it.
Well, we ended the first quarter, Rebels with a 1-point lead, 7-0. We're with 3:43 to go in the second quarter. We're all tied up at 14 after the 2-point conversion was good. For the Wampuscats, who are having some confusion about where their defensive players and how many they should have on the field.
Number 23, Aiden Tate. The beast lowers his head. That's going to bring up 3rd and 1 for the Rebels. Hear you out there, Rebel fans. Aiden Tate out to the 36-yard line. That's another Rebels title Sunday first down. I know our returning Rebels, class of 1980, 85, 95, 2000, 2005, 2015, and others. Hope you're having a great time here on reunion night and reunion weekend. On reunion night and reunion weekend. Pass intended, number 6, Kilmarian Phillips. Just a bit high, it's going to fall incomplete. Bring up 2nd down for the Rebels. Phillips, number 6. He'll pick up another Rebels child Sunday. First down at the 49-yard line. The magic number seems to be quick 6. Dale Phillips with another Rebels Childs Hyundai first down. That's what we call him, the Beast. Hayden take number 23. That's to be a 7-yard run for Tate. Second down with the Rebels. Get the Giles Hyundai timeout here at DC Bill Bates Stadium. Coming up at halftime, we'll crown the 2025 Pineville High School Homecoming Queen. We'll have a performance by the Red Hot Dixie Dancers. And we'll hear from the front Pineville marching band. It is homecoming in Pineville. Don't forget to follow the Rebels online. Rebels Sports Network. Nathan Martin and Chase Rich. They're online. Just follow the Facebook page, Rebels Sports Network. They're on the air right now. Interception. Dolphins Cats ball. 57 seconds remaining in the first half. That's number 12, the Rebels, Michael Roberts. They'll break that one off. Second down to the Office Cats. Brady Clayton. He rides him down. And a 7-yard pickup, third down. Number 5 there among the Rebels, Tyron Pearson. Time runs out on the half. We're all tied up at 14 here at DC Bill Bates Stadium at Sandy Canyon. Coming up for your halftime, 2025 Pineville High School Homecoming Queen. And the officials are bringing our teams back out onto the field. That's the hit. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're about to crown your 2025 Pineville High School Homecoming Queen. As our young ladies make their way back to the field. Rebel Nation, are you excited out there? And now, Rebel Nation, it's the moment we've all been waiting for. Here to announce your 2025 Pineville High School Homecoming Queen once again, Mackenzie Morales and Reese Tabor.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome again to the 2025 Homecoming Courts. Tonight, we will present 4 awards to our homecoming court along with the Queen and her maids. The awards will be presented by our principal, Mr. John Neal.
Our first award goes to the court member who sold the most season tickets for the 2025 football season. This year's highest ticket winner is Mackenzie Ingram.
Our second award is the Rebel Football Sweetheart. It was voted by the Varsity football team. This year's 2025 Football Sweetheart is Taylor Neal.
Our third award goes to the court member who best represents the spirit of Pineville High School with our kindness and school spirit, which is voted on by the homecoming court members. Our Spirit Maid Award goes to Laura Bayer.
We are excited to announce the winner of this year's People's Choice Award, an honor voted on by friends, family, and the community. A heartfelt thank you to Mr. Neal and our amazing community for supporting this fundraiser for the class of 2026 graduation night and helping it make a special occasion. Also, a huge thank you to our homecoming court for your willingness to participate and put yourself out there. Raising a total of $10,000, you are brave and beautiful. This year's People's Choice Award goes to Sadie K. Morrow.
And now, the moment you have all been waiting for. Pineville High School proudly presents the title of Senior Maid to Olivia Edwards.
Our next prestigious title is Pineville High School's Maid of Honor. This award entitled Maid of Honor goes to Haley Birdlawn.
And now, thank you to all of our homecoming participants for making this year's homecoming one to remember. Also, a big thanks to Miss Tupper, Miss Davenport, and Miss Handorf for their assistance tonight. Ladies, please return to your seats as the Pineville High School Band performs in your honor.
And a great job to Mackenzie Morales and Reese Fingers once again for their help this evening. And congratulations once again to your 2025 Pineville High School homecoming queen, Maya Jackson. Coming up, a performance by the Pride of Pineville Marching Band. Don't go far. As they're getting set up once again, we want to welcome back home the graduating classes of Pineville High School. The ones we know are here. The class of 1980. Where are you, 1980? Class of 1985. Where are you tonight? We're happy to have you back home. Class of 1995. Class of 2000. Class of 2005. And the class of 2015. Welcome back home for homecoming weekend. Any other classes we may have missed, we're happy to have you back home. Enjoy getting back together with your friends and your family, and enjoy homecoming weekend and your reunions this weekend. We got a whole other half of action. We got ourselves a good one here at DC Bill Bates Stadium in Sandy Canyon.
on the scoreboard here, so or on the stat sheet here, very, very odd. When they look at rushing, they're showing Hakeem Mix has 11 rushes for 66 yards. Bradley Holbrook, 3 rushes for 13 yards. Hakeem Mix, 1 for 4 yards. Xavier Cochran, 1 for 3 yards. They don't show Aiden Tate with any rushes, and yet we know he has 2 rushing touchdowns, a 22-yard touchdown at the end of at the 7-minute mark of the first quarter, and then he had another 20-yard touchdown with 6:36 to go in the second quarter. So those stats not quite accurate there, but we may have a chance to get some more of those before the contest is over. We're going to turn our attention to the field now for the Pride of Pineville Marching Band and enjoy having them on the field. Mr. Brandon McGruel is the director, and we'll turn our attention now as the salutes are being made by the drum majors. Here's your band.
I think there's a number that we haven't took off for tape and it's staying with somebody else. That's
Yeah,
why
it must be. So, like, even on that one sheet, it doesn't even have, it just has his number. It doesn't have his.
Yeah. So,
We don't have him any rushing at all, and I know he's got 2 teams.
oh, yeah. Well, I stood by one of them.
Seemed like the first week we had a mic on that camera out there, but I don't.
It is. So, we've got it set on this one, yours, and we also got it set on the line. So my wife is watching on, she can hear outside.
Okay, we're good.
So she's here, you can hear the plays outside.
That's great. That means they can hear the band now.
And the train.
And the train, right.
I'm
Perfect.
gonna run to the restroom real quick.
Oh, you're good, bud. Let me see if I can get the engine case.
He said we were getting
Who ordered the train?
We did, I did.
some sort of bandwidth issues towards the end of the second period.
Yeah, and I showed him how to refresh it and redo.
Look, he's a great job. He's doing a great job as color. I want to ask you, I know Raising Cane's began this week as a sponsor.
Yeah, they just want to do like we do one football player of the week.
Yeah, I saw that. Were y'all still talking to Why Not Stop, or did that fall through?
I haven't heard back from him, so we've been.
Scratch them off.
Yeah, I mean it don't hurt to talk about him because I use them for other things. So, but yeah, he's scratching.
Well, I know Giles is sponsoring this Jumbotron.
Yeah, you can mention him too. It don't matter to me. This is our first year. I'm trying to get these kids up to speed. We're learning as we go every time too. So,
Better showing tonight.
yeah, we had a little snafu, but I got them working. Glad it happened during halftime though.
Well, and the guys on the field too.
Oh yeah, that too. That helps.
Were they trying to do did they say we had 5 seconds left on trying to run the play?
They were trying to. I think they had like 2 seconds. Yeah. A deal. Hello. 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 What? Good to hear.
cutouts that bring your favorite faces to life. We help make memories larger than life. Cheer loud and proud with hand fans and personalized signs, or honor achievements with awards and trophies that shine just as bright as the people who earn them. Whether it's for your school, your team, your business, or your community, BK Distributors delivers quality, creativity, and service you can trust. BK Distributors, where every moment deserves to stand out.
Completely student-run organization, and I'm happy to help them out. This is Nathan Martin sitting up in the press box, bringing you the play-by-play along with Trace Frick, who is handling the dual duties of production and color commentary. And
Yes,
I may give you a chance here in a little bit to try some play-by-play. Let you give the calls. He's like, "You ready for that?"
Yes, sir.
All right,
Ready.
he's ready. He's always ready. That's the
Always.
spirit of a Rebel right here. Kind of running down the scores for you. Leesville got on the scoreboard first. The very first play from scrimmage was an 80-yard touchdown strike to number 3, the man with the plan, Michael Davis, streaking down the right sideline, and that took 12 seconds to run 80 yards on the board, but they were unsuccessful with the PAT, so leading 6-0. Rebels answered with a nice drive, culminating with a 22-yard touchdown run by Aiden Tate at 7:14 to go. And their PAT was good by Jocko Lee, so Rebels took the 7-6 lead at the end of the first period. In the second period, Pineville scored just again with 6:36 to go, a 20-yard touchdown run by Aiden Tate again. Again, the PAT good. Rebels went up 14-6. But about 3 minutes later, Leesville culminated their little drive with a 26-yard touchdown pass. They attempted the two-pointer on the left-hand side of our screen. They did convert on a nice snag by the wide receiver in the end zone. And we're all tied up at 14 apiece. Rebels were marking their way down the field, looking to get into the scorebook again to end the second period and to go into the half with a lead. But unfortunately, an errant play on a waffling pass, kind of like a little floater, was intercepted by Leesville, and we ended the first half all tied up at 14 apiece. If you recall, Leesville won the coin toss and elected to receive, so the Rebels will be receiving to kick off the second half. And, even though we're tied up right here, Trace, you got to be happy with what you've seen so far in the first half.
Yes, sir. I'm hoping this turns out to be a great game in favor of us tonight. It's shaping up to be one.
Are you hearing me in your headset?
A little bit.
Oh, okay. Well, I can't put it on because it has that delay in there, and that makes it a little tough to stay with, but nevertheless, happy to be bringing you this contest. If you're watching the game, make sure you share it. You're able to see it through the huddle camera here that's mounted up high, same type of camera that is used by the coaches throughout the week to analyze plays. And, of course, I think they have a couple other camera angles for their review, but here for this broadcast, we just have the one. I've enjoyed being a part of the Rebels broadcast team since 2016 when Coach Dennis Dunn came over from LCU. Interesting that Pineville High School has attracted 2 former LCU coaches in Dennis Dunn and, of course, right now with Justin Charles, who played his ball there and coached there and did a great job of leading them to victory. After a couple of years at Menard, he made his way back here to Pineville, where he was a defensive coordinator under Bryant Bell. And then after Bryant decided that his tenure at head coach, he resigned, gave up that position, and got to see. I was there in the lunchroom the day that Justin Charles was announced as the new coach. And man, you guys went nuts for him. Y'all must have really liked him.
Yes, sir. I love Coach Charles. Nothing bad on Coach Bell.
Of course.
Great coach. He helped make me the man I am today. And Coach Charles is definitely continue that on.
Well, I have a lot of respect for Coach Bell. Worked with him, did a lot of coaches shows with him over at Quibido's, and enjoyed, always upbeat. He grew up in a coach's family. His dad, a successful coach. He loves you guys. So you become successful young men. Unfortunately, didn't always seem to have the right tools at his disposal to put together the full package. Helped us develop a strong work ethic and a great weight room philosophy. And Coach Charles is building on top of that foundation that's been built. So we're enjoying bringing this to you right here, Trace and myself, as we're looking at Rebels getting ready to kick off or to receive to start the second half. Randy O'Neill over there kind of throwing me off as he's announcing us right now. I appreciate him giving us some love over the PA system.
Always welcome.
So you can click on the link. Now, Rebel Sports Network shares the link with you. You can see it through the huddle.com, or you can go to the Rebel Sports Network YouTube page, right? Y'all have your own YouTube. See how things transpire on this kickoff. The deep kicker threat. Oh, it's going to be a squib on the ground. Up man at the 20-yard line, gets it to the 30, to the 35, out to the 40, and he's going to be brought down at the 42. And that is T.J. Edwards, the up man, with a very nice 22-yard return. They're going to say 23 out to the 43-yard line. So good job of getting good field position for the Rebels. They're going to mark him at the 43. So he picked up the ball at the 23-yard return.
Who's got Rebel spirit out there?
Got to love Randy O'Neill, man. He gets this crowd going. Congratulations again to the Rebel homecoming queen, Maya Jackson. Is that right?
Yes, sir, Maya Jackson.
Handoff straight ahead to the Beast. He's going to be across the 50 or down right at the 50-yard line on a 7-yard run by Aiden Tate.
He's crossed the 50.
He just looks like a machine, man. He just moves so well. 7-yard pickup for Aiden as Carter Smith looks near side for the call.
You know, I'm not fully convinced he's human. Of how he runs sometimes.
Super nice guy. I met him a few times in person,
sir.
and I think there's something about discipline that works out in so many other areas of your life as well. 2nd and 3 coming up. Clock rolling. Handoff straight ahead to Tate. He's going to have the first down plus some. He's just dragging them with him. And he'll have 6-7 yards on that run. That's 2 7-yards back to back. 1 minute going by, and Aiden Tate has 14 yards. Give him 13 yards here in the 14 yards here to start off on 2 7-yard runs back to back in the second half. They've had Kelmarian in motion often in this game, so you'll never know when they're going to toss it to him. Kale lines up in the slot to the left. He comes in motion again. This time they give it to him, a little shuffle pass. He's going to be picking up a couple and trying to get the ball is on the ground, and Leesville will come up with it. Ouch. And you may hear Randy. Oh, there's a flag there at the end of the play. There'll be a dead ball.
I believe it would be taunting. I believe it would be.
Doesn't help the possession, but it'll give some, if it is taunting, it'll drive them back. They're pointing against Leesville. Probably some words said, some celebration. I don't know who put the hit on Kelmarian, but he did lose the ball after a big hit.
Look how he took the helmet right to the ball.
Yeah.
Knocked it out. It's tough to hold on to.
Dead ball is the call from the referee. He's just talking away. He doesn't give us any other notion, no other signal other than dead ball. That's all he did. He didn't say it was sportsmanlike. He didn't say anything. He just, they'll get the ball back about 15 yards. They'll bring them back to the 27-yard line. So after 2 big 7-yard runs apiece for Aiden Tate, Rebels turned the ball over, unfortunately, and they'll be on defense. Got to bring the yard markers back as they'll have 1st and 10 at the 27. See, the markers are not together. They got it now. There's the whistle to get the play clock going. 1st and 10 for the Wampus Cats. Their first possession of the second half. Handoff straight ahead to the right-hand side. 19 is going to have his hands on his shoulders and driving down after a little pickup. Reagan Conway drives into the ground, but after a 5-yard pickup. Conway's a name we haven't called much tonight. actually listed as a quarterback on the.
Yes, sir. He was playing at quarterback last year.
Wow. Hand off to the right. He's caught in the backfield. First one there. I'm looking to see. Is that 00?
It's 88.
Oh,
Brady Bates.
I can't see those numbers. So the first one there, Brady Baden. And
A host of other Rebels.
Micah Roberts came in to clean up. They got 1 yard on the play.
Daly
3rd and
Tatum
4.
put some work down there too.
One man split out to the right. Here's a quick handoff. No, it's going to be a pass to the man that was split out, and he'll get the first down plus a few. So they needed 4. They got 8 down to the 40-yard line. Leesville gets the first down and a fresh set of downs. They're running a quick offensive play here. No huddle. Handoff straight ahead. At the line of scrimmage hit. Going to pick up about 3, maybe 4. So they get hit at the line, but keep driving it forward. 2nd and 6 coming up. No huddle again, trying to wear out this defense. Calling for the ball. Handoff, same play, exact same play. Nobody hits him in the backfield, and he's going to get the first down plus a bunch. I can't tell who that player is. Looks like maybe Hakeem, as you hear Randy O'Neal letting us know. But if Hakeem is driving you out of bounds, that means they got into the backfield. 1st and 10. Same play. He sidesteps the defender and gets about 5 yards. Now, I know that wears out your defense, but your offense gets tired too playing that no huddle. The only different advantage is the offense knows where they're going. Clock is rolling, coming up on 8.5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Leesville.
Read that number on the running back.
Yeah, you're with me. I'm having a hard time seeing that. Quarterback keeps. Oh, I thought he lost the ball for a second, but he got close to the first down. He'll be 3rd and 1 coming up.
How about started jump up and down for your second there?
He fell backwards. No huddle. No huddle. Quarterback handoff will be a first down around the right-hand side. They just played that same thing. So they needed 1, got 3. Keep it running. Again, no huddle. And they're just playing. Back to pass. He's looking downfield. He's getting flushed out of the pocket. He throws it. No, incomplete. Good defensive posture there for the Rebels. I think that was T.J. Edwards got in on that defensive play and knocking the ball away.
That running back, number 20, is Grant Braxton from Leesville.
All right, number 20. Sophomore, they say, 5'6". He's gotten a lot of carries on this drive. 2nd and 10 coming up. Clock did stop on the incomplete. 7:43, handoff to Braxton. He hurdles a player and gets about 8 yards. Give him 7 on the run. It'll be 3rd and 3 coming up. Man, just nothing but offense right here. No huddle again. 3rd and 4. Hand off again to Braxton, and he gets across the line of scrimmage into the backfield. He's going to be knocked out of bounds, but after a big 20-yard run, it'll be 1st and goal inside the 10.
Regan Conway with a touchdown saving tackle right there. Hopefully we can hold him back here.
1st and goal from the 7. Same play, Braxton. They're going to give him about 4 on that. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 4. Well, Leesville trying to score first in the second half. They scored to open the contest on their first play, 80-yard touchdown strike. This one they got the turnover on the fumble, and they have driven the ball so far over 50 yards. Handoff straight. No, the quarterback. Did he get in? They're going to say he's short. Leesville was celebrating, but they're going to be 4th or 3rd and 1. So 3rd and goal from about the 1 yard line. Quarterback kept that one. Braxton he gets the handoff. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Leesville. And, that's just nonstop, not a single huddle on that drive. Nothing but having to set up and hit, set up and hit, set up and hit. Now wear a defense out in a heartbeat.
It's similar to what we ran last year, and it did work for us last year, and it's working for them here.
Well, that's the first time I've seen them run no huddle as consecutively, and they didn't really. It's almost like they had 2 plays. The quarterback had the option, handoff, keeper. Well, 3. He did have 1 pass. PAT is up, and it looks good from here. 21-14, Leesville goes up by 7 with 6:15 to go in the 3rd. Rebels trail by 7. We'll be back with more after this on the Rebel Sports Network. Welcome back to D.C. Bill Bates Stadium. Bates family, a long-standing name right here in Pineville. I'll tell you another long-standing name in Pineville is the Martin family. There's a couple of Martin families that have made big contributions. M&M Martin Meats, Richie Martin, the good folks over there have consistently fed the Rebels for years, and here again tonight feeding the Rebels, including the press box. We appreciate that.
Some great food.
Yeah, I appreciate him feeding us up here. And then the other Martin family I was going to mention was the Martin Library, the Royal Martin family that has library celebrating 75 years this year. On a contribution by Roy O. and Mildred Martin to build the library there on Shamrock Street. My last name's Martin, but I'm not related to either one of them. I ain't got the money or the cooking skills. I can talk. That's about it. So Leesville scores, Trace.
Yes, sir.
Impressive drive, don't you think?
It was a very impressive drive. From what I noticed, it looked to be, besides 1 pass play, is an option most of the time.
That's right. Quarterback read the line and either kept it or handed it off. And he hands it off for the touchdown. Here's the high kick.
Short.
It's going to hit the ground about the 6-yard line.
Tate.
Coming around the 20 to the 25 and the 30 to the 35. Brought all the way to the 40-yard line. What an incredible return by Aiden Tate from the 5-yard line.
Great block there by number 26, Preston Coburn, a sophomore wide receiver. Made
Beautiful.
some appearances last year as a freshman on varsity. Great player, great kid.
Dude, you are worth your weight in gold with those kinds of insights. That's awesome. Ball's at the 41-yard line. I tell you what, they wanted to kick away from Kilmarian. They kicked it to the wrong guy on that one.
I don't think they have a right guy to kick back there.
Absolutely.
They're all scary.
All right, the time to answer is now. Rebels need to answer that Leesville drive. Tate lined up behind Carter. 2 receivers at the top, bringing in Kilmartin in motion. They're going to hand off to Tate. Tate's just going to keep driving forward, keeping 2 Wampus Cats with him. He'll pick up about 6 yards. He had a Wampus Cat looking like a cape behind him, holding on, feet in the air. So nice run by Aiden. We'll take the timeout, the hydration timeout. We got to take it. You might as well enjoy it. Enjoy this 6 minute timeout on the Rebel Sports Network.
Check your back cover.
Welcome back to Rebels Stadium in D.C. Bill Bates, where that was not a 6-minute long timeout. It was a timeout at the 6-minute mark. So sorry for the confusion there. 2nd and 3, 2nd and 4 coming up. Hand 8 again. Tate's going to hit the line and bounce him forward. He's going to keep moving to the first down, as when he hits you, you know you've been hit. He's got the first down to the 47-yard line. And I tell you what, if he has daylight, he's dangerous.
Even if he doesn't have daylight, he's dangerous.
Well said, Trace.
He hits you and you feel it tomorrow. I'm talking from experience.
My son tried out for the football team last year, and I think he doesn't remember if it was Tate that hit him. He thinks it was, and he rang his bell. He said he didn't want no more of that. 1st and 10 for the Rebels. Now look, going to Tate as a Wildcat. Going to put Carter on the left-hand slot. Tate's going to hang on to it. He's going to cut back inside. He's on his feet still to the 40, and he'll pick up a nice 7 yards, give him to the 40-yard line, and staying on the ground is Tate. So Tate must have gotten a little banged up himself that time. I believe that is Tate on the ground. We don't have. Hopefully.
When it comes to celebrating big moments, BK Distributors has you covered. From eye-catching fathead decals and senior banners to custom cutouts that bring your favorite faces to life, we help make memories larger than life. Cheer loud and proud with hand fans and personalized signs, or honor achievements with awards and trophies that shine just as bright as the people who earn them. Whether it's for your school, your team, your business, or your community, BK Distributors.
Making his way back to the sideline to a big rousing applause, accompanied by, is that Ashley Holt down there, the trainer that attended to him? But he says, I don't need no help getting back to the sideline, and he picked up a big 7 yards there on that Wildcat play. 2nd and 3 coming up. Got to see what you do as he comes off. It looks like he might be favoring an ankle just a little bit. We'll see.
Yes, sir. That's what I'm seeing. And he did have an ankle injury back in junior high when he played football there. So I wonder if he may have re-aggravated that.
He didn't want anybody to know what was hurting him. All right, snap is there. Coming back near side pass. Wide sidestepping the tackle, making his way down is Garrett Jackson. He's going to be really close to that first down. I think he's got it. We'll see where the spot is. They're going to stop the clock to move the chains. You got to. Garrett took the pass, stepped back to avoid the tackle, and knew where the first down marker was, picked up the first down, and that's what you need to see. We're going to see Altavius McQuarrie checks in.
Garrett Jackson, he's one of those guys he's scary athletic out of nowhere.
Is that right?
When I knew him through junior high, when I first saw him on the football field freshman year, I did not expect what I saw. He is scary athletic.
So Altavius McQuarrie checks in. McQuarrie for that front block. They're going to hand off. Oh, back. Yeah, they did hand it off to Hakeem Mix, who was in the backfield as the running back.
Hand off to number 1, Hakeem Mix.
No gain for Hakeem, as trying to get some up front blocking. Same formation. 2 receivers to the left, 1 down here to the bottom.
Almost had the DN jump in there.
Carter looks for the play. Still got plenty of time on the play clock. 3:45 to go on the game clock in the first period. We're down to 13, 12, 11, 10 seconds on the play clock. Still looking for an audible. Carter at 5 seconds. Calls for the ball. Looking downfield, he's got a man on the left wide open and to the 30-yard line, knocked out of bounds. It'll be 3rd and 3.
Smith's pass to number 7, Xavier Cochran.
So Xavier Cochran gets his 3rd or 4th reception of the evening. We've called his name several times tonight. 3rd and 3.
Third down for the Rebels.
Coming up, big play, maybe 3rd and 4. They've got to get it to the 27-yard line for the first down. Ball's laying on the 31. So the clock just under 3 minutes now in the third period. That high snap back to Carter. He's having to avoid running downfield and could not get it to Xavier Cochran that time. He had pursuit coming his way. I don't know that they'd try the field goal here. From here, it would be about a 45, 47-yarder. I don't see Jocko moving, so it looks like we're going to go for it on 4th and 4.
Thank you for supporting your Rebel cheerleaders.
Plenty of time on the clock. The clock did stop at the incompletion, so we're at 2:43. We've got 30 seconds left on the play clock. Same formation there. Got Hakeem lined up behind Carter. McCorn up to block. 2 receivers down at the bottom, 1 up at the top. Faking the handoff, rolling to the right. He's coming near side, and Hakeem could not come up with that one. It would have been enough for the first, but the ball went through the hands of to the hands of Kilmarian as he falls to the ground. Incomplete. Turnover on downs.
I will say this: we do have some good news. Tate is up and moving around in some sprints on the track, and now looks to have his helmet back on. He's on the sideline, ready to go in on the next drive.
That is good news. That's exactly the kind of news we need for the next time Rebels get the ball. If you recall, though, the last time Leesville had the ball, they marched the ball down with no huddles. Will they repeat that option play? Quarterback calls for it. I saw motion, no call. He's going to hand off straight ahead. Braxton with it. Braxton comes through, breaking through the line. He's going to be brought down after a bit. Oh, still on his feet after a huge run. Looks like maybe trying to strip the ball, but he got a huge run down to the 34-yard line, to the 33. 38-yard pickup. They got to the 34, they say. Big run for the Wampus Cats. That's the kind of play that could be a backbreaker. Let's see what kind of character we have here. And our quarterback's going to keep it on the left-hand side. He'll be hit short by Evan Schneider. He picks up about a 3-yard run. Schneider did not let him get past.
That's actually Daniel Coleman. There's a number switch. Sorry about that.
Well, I need to make that note right here.
Come on. Do something.
Run by Braxton. Looks to be about a 5-yard gain.
Thanks for calling. You carry the play-by-play for a minute. Did Daniel and Evan just swap numbers? Or do you know what number Evan has? Evan's one of the quarterbacks, right? Okay. Handoff Braxton again. Oh, he's hit behind the line of scrimmage. Brady Bain says, "You shall not pass."
Nowhere to go. That's big number 88. Brady Bain will lead the way for the Rebels.
That's the kind of play you had to have. 4th and 3. Huge play here. Got to stop them on this 4th down play. Ball's at the 26-yard line. They got to get across the 25.
Brady Bain playing through a wrist injury. He has a cast on right now, actually. He's been playing. He never went out.
Really?
He broke it or fractured it.
No way.
He's a fighter.
Well, he played hurt last year, if I remember.
Yes, sir, he did. He always seems to be.
He's massive. All right, 44 seconds to go, and what happened?
Flag on the play.
Oh, false start. Legal procedure. Instead of 4th and 3, it'll be 4th and 8. Oh, I like that.
Legal procedure, that goes against the Wampus Cats.
All right, so that makes for an interesting change of pace. What's your call here? They've been picking up 3, 4, or 5 easily, but they got to get 7. Can the Rebels get the stop? Back to pass, looking downfield. He's got a man, and he caught it. Rebels saying he did.
Incomplete. I believe I saw the ball hit the ground.
So the far receiver called it a completion. Near receiver said no. I mean, the far referee. Incomplete. Wow, what a huge play here for the Rebels.
I do think the ref on this side, on our side, did have a better view of it with how the receiver's body and the ball.
Good call.
From what I saw, the ball did hit the ground.
Good
so.
call, Trace. That was good eyes on your
Yep.
part. And Rebels.
Rebel ball.
Apparently there was a flag, too, against Leesville, and it was declined because we'll take the result of the play.
Much rather have the ball.
Absolutely. So the Rebels returned the favor. They turned the ball over on downs and then forced the turnover on downs. With 29 seconds to go in the third quarter, trailing by a score, Rebels have the ball at the 31-yard line. Don't have to get it all at once. And guess who's back in? Is that Aiden Tate lined up behind Carter?
The beast himself.
He shook off that ankle. They're going to give it to him. Look at him go. But he had no place to go as they collapse the gap, and they'll have a 1-yard loss. That's okay. Feed the beast.
He's going to be out for blood on this drive, I can tell you that.
2nd and 11. We will not get this play off before the end of the third period, so we will get ready to take our timeout. And we'll start our fourth quarter trailing by 7, but with the ball. That's the end of 3, 21-14. Back with more Rebel football. Welcome back to DC Bill Bates Stadium. We call it Sandy Canyon. That's what it was called when some of us old-timers were growing up. It's been the home of the Rebels for a long time. Back in the late 70s, when I started here in the early 80s, we had some really successful opportunities and some great rivalries. If you remember, though, the Rebels are the only Rapides Parish school to have a state championship, the 1960 Rebels. And Wayne Martin, the originator of M&M Martin Meats, who provides us these foods each week, was on that team in 1960 that won the state championship. Ash came close to becoming, a reception. There's the way you do it, all the way down to Xavier Cochran. He's going to get a big first down to midfield.
Number 7, Xavier Cochran.
I guess we need to keep talking about the 60s World Championship, right? Because it's giving us some success right here.
Yes, sir.
So you didn't know that was the only Rapides Parish team?
Only Rapides Parish team.
Of course, Ash has gone to the championship twice in the last few years.
Upsetting loss last year.
Yeah, that was a tough loss against that junior college team down there. Edna Carr. All right, back to nice handoff. Way to redirect the ball, and he gets 2 or 3. I get a little worried. To me, it feels like a little bit of a lazy snap, but Carter has been so sure-handed on that. Kale picked up a couple, kind of a delay handoff there. It'd be 2nd and 8 coming up. 2 receivers down at the bottom, got one way up top. That is Garrett Jackson. He's got a couple receptions. There's the snap, looking near side. Kale, he's going to sidestep. He's knocked off 2, 3. He avoids it, took the 4th man to knock him out of bounds after a first down. And elusive. There's a player down, Leesville player down, so we will pause.
He's out of camera.
Harlan, prayers for speedy recovery. You hate to see this, folks.
PA announcer Randy.
We wish you the best.
I got choked up. So a young man named Harlan Harris, Harlem Harris, number 34, on the backboard being taken off, but he's waving at the crowd as he goes. Mama's with him, and Pafford ambulance crew is there attending to him. That kind of takes the wind out of the sails for everybody. You don't want to see any kind of significant injury. You don't want to see any injury at all. But I love the way he had his hand up as he was being wheeled off. Crowd gave him a nice hand. Don't know why I'm so emotional. You just hate seeing any player being injured. That's kind of how I felt about Carter last year when he went down so hard. All right, 1st and 10 for the Rebels. You got to play. You got to get back into the game. 2 receivers at the bottom of the screen. Kelmarian in the slot there. Got Aiden Tate in the backfield along with Carter Smith waiting for the ball from the shotgun. He calls for it. Back to pass. He's going to have a tip, drill, and a reception. What a tremendous play by number 19, Reagan Conway. What on earth?
Was that 19? Oh, yes, sir, it was.
Dude, that tip drill played off right there as he comes down with that tip ball. 2nd and 6. And, whew. Wow. All right, so 2nd and 7, 2nd and 6 coming up. We're going to hand off to Aiden Tate. He's going to hit the pile and drive it forward another couple of yards. They'll send him back, but give him a couple of forward progress. It'll be 3rd and 5, I believe. 3rd and 4. They'll give him another. They'll give him 3. So 3rd and 4 coming up. Big play coming up as the Rebels will take advantage of the clock to huddle and call the play. Make sure they got the right one in there. We'll see David Coleman heading out the far side lined up. Tate, nobody spread out wide. Now everybody's downfield, and he's got a man across. Oh, there it is, 26 to the 10, to the 7-yard line.
Sophomore.
Preston Coburn. Haven't called Preston's name yet, but we'll call it right there. 1st down inside the 10. He was open, and Carter saw him. We see a big package coming in as 60 Dalen Tatum checking in along with Landon McDaniel. We don't have weights listed on these guys, but that's some big old beef going in the line right there.
Dalen Tatum is also on the power team squad. 755 pounds.
Golly.
700
No
pounds.
way. Run right behind him, Aiden. Aiden says, okay. Look at the spin in the backfield. He's going to be down to the 5. They'll get him a couple yards forward progress to the 5. Wampus Cat's trying to go for the strip. He'll pick up a couple down to the 5. 1st and goal from there.
That will bring up 2nd goal for the Rebels.
Or 2nd goal. Sorry about that. Preston Coburn back in the line.
Receivers back in.
I like the way they had everybody in tight, and then they split out, so it kind of confused that defense. Carter comes over near side to call for the play, get the play directly from the coach, and then he runs back to the huddle. Got 14 seconds on the play clock. Now we're splitting out, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Carter's going way outside. Preston. Davian Young. Carter's going to keep the ball. Will he go? He's going for the line. Touchdown, Carter Smith. Boom, baby, boom.
That's a Rebel touchdown.
The confetti's in the air. The cannon has sounded. The crowd goes wild as the Rebels flags, the REBELS, make their jaunt up and down the sideline here. And Rebels will go for the traditional PAT with 7:55 to go.
I will say this, there's nothing like a Pineville Rebels touchdown. Hear the cannon, see the flags go, the crowd goes. Love it. Love it.
Carter calls his own number. Here's Jocko for the PAT. There's it up. Uh-oh. Oh, it's off to the left. PAT, no good. So with 7:55 to go, score is 21-20 as Jocko has a rare miss. We'll take the timeout. When we come back, Rebels trail by 1, kicking off with 7:55 to go in this contest. By 1, you're listening to the Rebels Sports Network. Welcome back. Where Jocko is about to kick off after that missed PAT. Get it out of your head, Jocko. Let's get this one deep in the end zone. Rebels trail by 1, have to get a stop and a score. Jocko could redeem himself if he had a field goal. If we got the turnover, we'll take that. But right now, here's the kick. It's a high one. It's going to drive them back to the line at the 4. Oh, ball's bobbled. Everybody pauses. He's hit hard and spun around at the 13, 14, 17-yard line. And a nice defensive play covering. A lot of times when you have that bobbled kick, it freezes everybody. Sometimes it opens up some lines for a return, but not that time. Rebels capitalize on that bobble. Leesville will take over at their own 17-yard line. Oh, they're going to give them the ball at the 19-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 19. Leesville lines up quickly. Very little huddle there. One man split out left to the right. Here's the handoff straight ahead. Braddock's. He's going to be hit at the line. No gain. Oh, everybody's scrambling like the ball was loose, but you hear the call, Brady Baden.
Very short game, second down.
Grant Braxton.
Brady Baden is listed as a 3-star recruit this year.
No way, that's awesome.
He's been on some visits to Tulane and ULL and McNeese. Off the top of my head, that's what
Very
I know.
nice. 2nd and 9 coming up. Back to pass. He's looking downfield. Has a man open at the 31.
Pearson.
And somehow he got the reception across to the 34, first down. And look, Pearson gets the stop, but not only after the first down gain. Clock continues to roll at 7 minutes. Rebels have got to get a stop. Straight ahead run behind. Oh, coming in, number 2, TJ Edwards hit him hard. Looked like a slicer and dicer. Still got 4 yards, but TJ made this big stop. Picked up, could have been a lot more if TJ hadn't come in from that free safety position.
Yes, sir. TJ looked to read that one from the start of the play like a book. Came in to make the tackle.
Handoff again to Braxton, straight ahead. He's going to be hit. Rachel's going to hit him and wrap him up, but they'll pick up about 3. Give him 4. It'll be 3rd and 2 coming up.
Got to be going for a strip here, trying to force the fumble and get the ball.
Got to get the stop. We have a little player slow to get up. Parker Rachel himself looks a little slow to get up, but you can tell he's much man. He's not going to let that stop him. 3rd and 2 coming up. Big play with under 6 minutes to go. They didn't do half the stop. They'll get the first down to the 45. 46. Now we'll have the hydration timeout. They should take the hydration timeout if they remember. They may not remember. Yeah, they do call the hydration timeout. We'll take it as well. Rebels trail by 1, but on defense, back with more Rebels football on the Rebels Sports Network. Welcome back to DC Bill Bates Stadium, the home of the Rebels, who trail by 21-20, and own defense as the Wampus Cats have achieved another first down at the 46-yard line. Clock's at 5:49 after the hydration timeout. Hopefully that timeout will help the Rebels come up with a game plan to stop the Leesville juggernaut. Quarterback keeps it. He's going to be hit behind the line of scrimmage. It will be a 2-yard loss, a 1-yard loss by Brady Baden, who pursued him from behind. So that'll make it 2nd and 11. How about another loss just like that? Force them to throw with an incomplete and stop the clock. Give us plenty of time to run back. Let's work this plan. Quarterback's going to pass it near side, and he's going to be hit at the line with a short gain. They'll get him 3 yards, but that's nowhere near what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 8 coming up. Micah Roberts, big stop right near the front in front of the coaches. 3rd and 8 coming up, and they've got plenty of time. They can run 30-something seconds off the clock if they choose to. Not doing a no huddle. They are no huddling, but they're just standing there waiting for the play to be called in. Under 5 minutes to go. Leesville needs to extend their drive. Rebels want to stop it. This play, crisis play, critical play for the Rebels. Our prayers continue to go up for the young man, Harlem Harris of Leesville, who was injured earlier, and now we have a timeout. Timeout on the field. Leesville burned the timeout. I guess we'll take it as well. Back after this on the Rebels Sports Network. Welcome back. DC Bill Bates Stadium. Grateful for our sponsors, BK Distributors, and of course Raising Canes, bringing the Canes Player of the Week. Also appreciate Giles Hyundai. Why Not Stop? Great folks that support Pineville Rebel. Remember them. It's 3rd and 8. Huge play. 2 receivers near side. Nobody on the left. Lots of room to roll out that way. They're going to go back, quarterback, and there is a flag. It's going to be movement, I believe, against Leesville.
And they'll blow it dead.
Yep. Procedure call against Leesville. It'll knock them back 5 more. It'll be 3rd and 13 instead of 3rd and 8. So that's, if you're Leesville, you're thinking, how do we do that? Coming out of a timeout and you have a procedure call?
This is a huge moment here for the Rebels.
3rd and 13. Now they send somebody far side. Number 3 is going to go over way, way outside. There was nobody over there a while ago, so they completely shifted around. And I think Pineville called a timeout. Justin Charles ran up and called the timeout just before the snap because the play was completely different than the previous look, and he wanted to make sure that he had the right defense out there. We'll keep it here because this is such an important play. Trace, we're trailing by 1, but played a heck of a game. What are your thoughts so far?
Well, this has been a great game so far, and it's interesting. It's making for a good time. My mind's occupied with a lot of things right now, man.
There's a lot to think about.
Yeah, I do want to extend my prayers to the player that went down earlier. Wishing the best for him.
We did appreciate seeing him raise his hands to let people know that he's alert, and your heart just goes out to him and his mom, who was out there on the field with him.
Don't wish it on anyone.
No,
maybe
not at all.
Every now and then, but.
All right, 3rd and 13. Rebels are going to be playing what looks like a little bit of a prevent. Got 3 down linemen. Everybody else back in coverage. This is an obvious passing opportunity. He's looking down. Oh, the ball is on the ground. Great job of defense by Hakeem Mix. And was that Micah Roberts combining? That ball and that hit came at the exact same time, and the ball went straight down. huge there, as I think Leesville's going to have to punt. I don't see them going for it.
Great pressure provided by that three-man front.
That's right. They
that
really
was
did.
Amazing pressure by that three-man front.
Forced that quarterback
Almost
to throw
all
it faster
three of
than he wanted.
Brady Bay and Parker Rochelle both got back there. I didn't see who the third man was, but he got back there as well, too.
Well, how about a quick 6 by Hakeem? I'm sorry, by Kelmarian. He's back at his 20-yard line. We'd love to see him get a big one. He had a 72-yarder last week, had a 56-yarder. What you got? Here's the snap. Here's the kick. He's got time. It's going to be away from him. It's short, and it'll be down by Leesville. It takes a Leesville bounce inside the 25 to the 24. Kale did the wise thing of stepping away. So with 4 minutes and 4 seconds, your Rebels have the ball at the 24-yard line, 76 yards away from pay dirt. But don't forget that awesome leg of Jocko Ali. If you just get close enough and give him a chance, although we'd love to go ahead and make a statement drive here, burn up all this clock. Randy O'Neal, he's so fired up over here. You guys don't realize how crazy we get in the press box when you're down there on the field, but we're for you.
The new world.
4:04 to go. Rebels with the ball, empty backfield. And Tate with the ball. He's going to run the Wildcat around the right-hand side. Aiden, stiff arms. He's still on his feet after 10, 15. 20-yard pickup for Aiden Tate running the Wildcat. 21-yard run for Aiden Tate. Clock will stop as he went out of bounds, but it is a beautiful Giles Hyundai first down at the 45-yard line. Carter Smith now back in. And
this is an interesting formation that we just ran. We saw it earlier in the game. I haven't seen it in any other games.
Empty backfield for Tate.
Carter going out as wide receiver.
That's the second or third time we've seen him do that. Yeah.
It's interesting. I love it. I love it.
Haven't seen him be the intended receiver yet. Now, look, there's Tate over in the slot on the right-hand side. Carter's in an empty backfield. Tate in motion, and they're going to bring it over. Oh, no.
Get on the ball.
No, he's got the ball back. Carter, did he throw the ball and it came back to him?
Carter Smith.
I think it was a fumble.
It came out of his
I think his arm was going back, and he fumbled it when he went to throw, and he picked it off the bounce.
I thought, it looked to me like ball came out of his hand as he was going forward. It hits the ground. He picks it back up.
Going back.
Wow. First down. I got chill bumps now. This is an amazing game, folks. Ball is now across midfield at the 44 for the Rebels. Clock rolling at 3:30. You got to feel good about it. All right, Tate backfield behind Carter. 2 receivers near side, 1 to the right. He's going to hand off to Tate. He's got a block. He's got 5. He's got 10. He's got 15. And Tate stumbled at the very end of that, tripped up by a Leesville Wampus Cat. Fortunate for the Wampus Cats because he was looking at a touchdown in his eyes. He got 15 yards. So that's 21 for him, 10 for Carter, and another 15 for Tate. Wow. That's 36 yards for Aiden Tate on this drive so far, and it's 1st and 10.
Tate was doing everything there except flying. That's the only thing he wasn't doing.
Ball's at the 29-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Rebels. So Tate lined up behind Carter, 2 receivers to the left, 1 up top to the right. And Wampus Cats radio guys calling for the turnover, and we understand that field. Give it to Tate, straight up the middle. He flies himself into the middle of the scrum for a 5-yard pickup. Tate feels like a man possessed on this drive. 5-yard pickup for Aiden. I think he's telling them, give me the ball, coach, give me the ball. Feed the beast.
To be honest, I don't know how we're both sitting down right now.
I know it.
Amazing. I'm loving this.
This is amazing football for your Rebels. 24-yard line. It was a 5-yard run for Aiden Tate. Clock is now coming to 2.
To a 2-minute.
All right, we're coming up at 2 minutes. Clock continues to roll. 2nd and 5 coming up. Got to chew the clock. Don't give them time to come back as you go. Listen to that crowd. They are wild. In motion, Kelmarian. Tate with the ball on the right-hand side. He's still on his feet, still striving forward. He's got 3. And there's still action taking place after the whistles as folks are engaging in ferocious football. 3rd and 2 coming up. 3rd and 2 coming up. And we have a whistle, a timeout. Rebels call the timeout. Woo! Let's take the timeout. We'll be back with more. Rebels knocking at the door, trailing by 1, but with
We are back, and the student section's up like always. If I wasn't in this booth, I'd be right down there in the middle of that student section. This is a great game we're having, folks.
It's homecoming weekend, and the Rebels are giving a show to all the classes who've come back for homecoming today. Tomorrow night's the dance. Are you going to homecoming, Trace?
You know I'm going to homecoming.
3rd and 2 coming up. 2 receivers near side. Tate in the backfield. Kilmarian in the slot moves out further to the left. They're going to hand it off to Tate. He's going to go through the middle to the 15, to the 10, and he takes down the referee all the way down inside the 10, right at the 10 for another first down. It'll be 1st and goal from the 10, from the 9.5. He took out the referee, dude.
If I was that referee, I know I was scared.
You better be moving out of his way.
I need to change of pants.
1st and goal from the 10. The ball is on the 10-yard line. Can't get the first down. Just got to get a touchdown. Clock at 1:04. 3, 2, 1. 60 seconds. Same formation. 2 receivers near side. Kilmarian in the slot.
We're trying to choose some time here.
Spreading them out.
No mistakes.
Got Tate in the backfield right behind Carter. This is what it's looked like. They give it to Carter, to Tate again. He's going to be down for 1, maybe 2. They give him 2. He's down to the 7.5. 37 seconds, and Rebels call their final timeout. So it'll be 2nd and goal from the 7. Rebels took their final timeout with 37 seconds, and this, Trace, is where you got to think about how critical, if you have no timeouts left, if you don't score on the next play, you have one more, but you got to be quick. Do you have time to get in and have the Jocko Lee field goal? Yeah, so Randy O'Neill over here. Randy, we can't go to timeout. This is too exciting a game. Got to talk right on through it.
We're both standing up right now.
So, yeah, that's right. So here's the thing. You run your play. If you don't get it, then you spike the ball and get your field goal team out there. That's what you got to do.
We are only down by 1 point, so a field goal will do it.
And that would be poetic justice for Jocko, who missed the PAT, to let him win the game.
Last year, week 3 against Tioga, Jaco did have to make a field goal for us to win that game last year.
What a huge game that was. The first time we beat Tioga in several years.
That was my first game out of injury. I was right behind those uprights. I was jumping up and down. I kind of was a little hurt after, but it was worth it.
All right, 2nd and goal from the 7-yard line. Tate. Everybody's in tight now. Now back to pass. Oh, Carter's going to run the ball. Carter in for the touchdown! Beautiful play. The second time we've seen them bring everybody in. They run out, opens up the gap in the middle. Carter Smith in for the TD with 30 seconds to go. The Rebels score. Get out of town, and barring any unfortunate miracle, it's going to be a Rebels victory. Got 30 seconds to go. The Wampus Cats have not given up. You know they want to return. Jocko Lee with the PAT. Rebels up 26-21. Offsides left side. Yeah, we have offsides against the Wampus Cats. They did that offsides earlier.
But me right now.
Woo! 10-yard touchdown run by Carter Smith, who's got the last 2 touchdowns to go, last 2 touchdowns in this contest.
How far would you say that was?
That was a 10-yard run. Well, that was a 7-yard run, don't you think? They were at the. It was a 2nd and goal from the 7. Wow. They're going to give them half the distance on this PAT. Quarterbacks, they're going to go for 2. Going to go. Well, why not? Why not? That means that they would be up by 7. Well, if you put us up by 7, we would have to get the PAT. If we went for 1, we'd be up by 6. Smart move, because if you don't get it, they still have to score a touchdown. Smart move by this Rebel coaching staff coming out of that penalty. Well, you know that half the distance to the goal means that you're now at the 1-yard line. Got to get in there, folks. All right, we've got a team in there.
Tavius McCord.
You got
no.
Carter Smith in at quarterback.
Yeah.
Got Altavius McQuarrin in.
Tate is on the sideline.
Yeah, I noticed that. Kilmarian in motion, coming near side. He got it again. He got it into the corner. The pass is good to Daniel Coleman, number 17. He got it.
Daniel Coleman fighting through what was some obvious pass interference. 2 points on the board.
Can you believe it?
Fighting through the contact, climb the ladder, make the catch.
Sweet
Daniel Coleman.
Daniel Coleman gets the 2-point pass from Carter Smith, and the Rebels are up 28-21. And it is fun in the Rebels press box.
It is so much fun.
Oh, man.
I got to do this more often.
3-1.
Well, we're up by 7, 25 seconds to go. The Leesville Wampus Cats still have a gasp of air. So do you go for the deep? I think you do the deep kick and just pin them back.
I think we're going to want to pin them back and then play a prevent defense.
Yeah. I mean, you could do the low kick and try to force them to get a return to burn some time off, but you just don't want to give up a huge run. Remember, they have an 80-yard touchdown pass on their first play from scrimmage.
They do have some speed on their team.
Absolutely.
Cannot forget that.
That was number 3, Michael Davis Jr., who I don't see on the field right now. 25 seconds to go. We ain't taking a timeout, I can tell you that. We're going to keep it right here. We don't want you to miss anything. Trace Frick, Nathan Martin bringing you the Rebel Sports Network.
We're not going to miss anything here. Everyone needs to see this.
Jocko Lee late coming out with the ball and a little tee there, taking his time. All right, Jocko. Yee-haw. Folks, the opportunity to be 3-1 for the Rebels for the first time in a long time. I mean, this is a huge opportunity here. What a game. What a confidence boost, especially coming after that disappointing game last week against Tioga. Redemption here for the Rebels. There's the big deep kick. He's going to put them back at the 1-yard line. Did his knee touch the ground?
I believe his knee was on the ground.
I thought his knee hit the ground. He's at the 20, still on his feet, out to the 23. And look, that one, they didn't take hardly any time off the clock. That was weird.
That was only about 4 seconds or 5 seconds on the
That
clock.
took definitely more than 5 seconds. They didn't start the clock until he was up over the 10-yard. I thought his knee hit the ground on the reception.
I believe it did too,
but that's okay. We'll give it to him.
The refs are closer.
Okay, so we're looking here at the ball will be on the 20-yard line. There will be a few. It'll be a little easier to put up with aches and bruises of tonight's game if you definitely hold on to this win. 28-21. They're in tight. Nobody spread out wide for deep passes. They do have, I think, 2 timeouts left. Let's see what the call is as they wrestle. Referee whistles the ball dead. They say, okay, give him the ball. They're giving them better field position out to the 24.
23, I believe.
23-yard line.
Yes,
Okay.
sir, 23.
So they had to reposition the ball. They didn't inadvertently put it around the 19. Everybody's in tight. Quarterback keep. Reverse. Got to get to him. They get him down at the 31-yard line. Leesville unable to convert. TJ Edwards makes the stop after a 7-yard gain. 11 seconds on the game clock. They stopped the clock in long enough to set the ball. It was a 9-yard pickup. Did they call timeout? They called a timeout with 11 seconds. Whew. Well, it's really, I mean, you've got time for one quick out to get, maybe 10, 15 yards, and then your final play of the game they put 14 seconds on the clock. Okay. It ain't over till the fat lady sings. I think she's warming up, but she can't sing just yet.
I'll tell you what, I'm ready for her to sing.
Give her something else to eat. All right, 2nd and 1 coming up for the Wampus Cats. Rebels back in that prevent, 3 down linemen. If you remember, though, those 3 down linemen did a heck of a pressure the last time Leesville had the ball. Looking for a mixed match game. Here comes the reverse again. Oh, a flea flicker. Do they have anybody open downfield? They're going to pass it near side. 20 gets the ball at the 45, to the 50, to the 40. They bring him down from behind. They said, keep the clock rolling. That's the ball game, folks. They said, 1 second. The referee was saying, keep the clock rolling, but they got to stop it long enough to move the chains. He did not get out of bounds.
With the chain set, clock starts.
Huge play for Leesville. Great play for Leesville. But I think Leesville must have had a timeout. Leesville calls their final timeout with 1 second. 1 second. This is the game, folks, on this next play. They couldn't have scripted it any better. It took 13 seconds to get that play effectuated. And the referees amongst themselves are saying that the clock should have kept running, but then they did call timeout. So 1 second.
Last timeout too.
Oh, my
Not
goodness.
that it really matters.
Checking back into the game is Daniel Coleman.
What do you think you're going to see from the defense?
Well, they're going to play that prevent to try to keep it in front of them. But if we can get any kind of pressure from that, from Brady, Baden, and Parker, that's right.
Who is that middle lineman that we've been seeing? Are we going with a 2-man?
We're going with a 2. Oh, no, they got number 5 down there, Jaren Pearson. But Pearson looks like he's playing back around the linebacker position.
I think it looks like we're going to rush 2. I think we're just going to keep everything in front of us.
Yeah, I think so. 1 second. This is what you play the game for. Plays like this. 3 receivers out to the left, 1 to the right. Quarterback's back. Here comes the rush. He's looking downfield. 3 receivers back there. Rebels block it. Rebels in the game with the win. Rebels win. Rebels win.
Regan Conway.
Check it out. 28-21. That's the way to celebrate homecoming.
Final score, Leesville 21.
It's a happy final at DC Bill Bates Stadium where the Rebels win 28-21 over the visiting Wampus Cats of Leesville, who will have that long drive back down 28 West. But my goodness, what a contest you had tonight. And Trace, I have enjoyed doing this game with you, man.
I love this.
So much fun to see the Rebels, who had, the very first play of the game, the very first play after the kickoff was a 80-yard touchdown strike by the Wampus Cats, and you kind of felt, what? But the Rebels came back, marched it down, and after the Wampus Cats did not convert the PAT, Rebels got the score. We're up 7-6, then went up 14-6, and then they see the Wampus Cats work their way back into the contest. At halftime, we were tied 14-all because the Wampus Cats got that 2-pointer conversion. And then Leesville went up 21-14 with 6:15 to go in the third period. But in the fourth period, it was all Rebels as they scored twice to go up 28-21. Wow, what a contest here tonight, and what a way to celebrate this homecoming for all the classes who have come back. Rebels opened the season 3-1, 3-1 for the first time in years.
I got one word, 3 letters. Wow. Wow.
I'm going to say it backwards. Wow. Wow. What a great word.
A great game.
Well, folks, Trace and I have enjoyed so much bringing you this contest. Next week, we'll be on the road. Rebel Sports Network, I don't think we'll be able to broadcast on the road. Not sure?
I'm not sure. I don't have a positive yes or no. I'm looking on the optimistic side. I'd love to take this over there and try to get it going.
I hope we can get it worked out, folks. Pay attention to Rebel Sports Network social media. You can follow us on Facebook. You might be able to find us on Instagram, definitely over on YouTube as well. But Facebook is where the announcement will be, and we'll let you know right there if we're able to bring the contest to you from Coshada, where the Rebels will travel to play the Red River Academy up there. So stick around for that. We'll keep you updated on Facebook. For Trace